Hey fellows, good afternoon. It's another beautiful one. Today's a Monday. It's June 26th. Actually back on the project on Ellis Street, and we do have the photo shoot. And currently we do have Treve here. He's actually, warming up with some shots over there. So, guys, what I'm trying to do here is just bring you guys up to speed on what we've done here so far. The team have started using the space, and what we're trying to do is just take a couple of photos for marketing material. However, the place is still a little bit cluttered because they just moved here, and the client is actually still setting up this stuff. So what we'll be doing in this photo shoots is we're gonna be moving stuff around as we move from space to space. And I'm also gonna take some time out to interview some of the employees, and also just to get a sense of how they're using the space and their consign and things that can actually help us improve on our subsequent projects in the future. So real quick, these are some of the potential areas we've selected for this photo shoot. One is we're going to be exploring a shot from this area, mostly because of the importance of the space on this project. We're also looking at a view from this point looking back, and also one from the back looking back this way. So we may also get some of the offices. We do have a total of 4 offices here, 4 enclosed offices, so we'll probably get in maybe 1 or 2 or probably all 4 of them. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So right now Treve is actually testing out some shots, just showing what this area will look like. And as you can see, it's adjusting his camera. And then we're also going to get some of the waiting area, and also the waiting area on there. Also, we'll be getting a view within this cubicle area. And one of the things we talked about is actually having to stand right at the back and looking back this way. So guys, we're gonna have to move around, move things around just to make this work. And the client has been very, very amazing, and the team in trying to support us through this process. And this is after work hour, and they're actually still here waiting to support us as we go through this process. We're also looking at getting a view, looking at the break area. Of course, we're going to be taking out those posters. So guys, this is going to be really quick and just going to freestyle through this process. And I'm going to walk into one of the team manager's office just to get a sense of his thoughts on this. Hey James, you want to talk about this real quick?
Huh?
You want to talk about the process and
the process
as a user?
Well, I can speak as a user.
Hey Cam, please, you probably don't come on now.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna real quick. I know you're busy, but
Good, man.
all right. So, of course, you're one of the managers here,
Yes.
and you've been involved in the project from the very beginning.
Heavily, yes.
We had a potential location on by the police station.
Yes.
We looked at that. We looked at 60 Jones.
60 Jones, which
And
is
then-
a nice location.
Which is a nice location, yeah. I wish you guys had gotten that.
I agree.
New building.
Yes.
For whatever reason, it didn't work out. So now we're here for it at Ellis, and also with the history you guys have with the clients, because with the landlord, because 472 is one of your departments.
Yes.
So, so tell us what the journey is you experienced from like through the design process and right away?
I mean, I can speak for myself. This was the first time that I've ever been heavily involved in a process like this. You know, finding a new location for our new home, which will be our home for many years, right? So it was real. I really enjoyed the process because we were, you know, getting feedback from the users, right? We're going to be in this space, and we really needed to coordinate with you and everybody to kind of see what's going to work for us, right? Once again, personally, from my point of view, I enjoy the process. You know, picking out the colors, the furniture, the colors of the wall, what type of flooring we're going to get, the water redirection system. So, you know, once again, for my part, I really enjoyed that. I know it was kind of drawn out because of the COVID and stuff like that, so the process was kind of drawn out. But you know, once we started actually getting the permits and doing the actual work, we could really start seeing it come, you know, to life. You know what I mean? Exactly. And then taking our, you know, weekly tours here, our periodic tours. Every time we came by here, it was like big progress. And I even told Marilyn, you know, the director here of Housing Services, was like, I honestly didn't think we were going to open during our targeted date, right? Just because of construction and things, you know. And when we were on target, I told Marilyn, I was like, wow, it's really going to happen. You know? And then, like I said, once the actual construction was done, we were just so impressed. We were so, I think it was more than what we really expected. We kind of felt that the space was going to be tighter than what we thought of. But you know, now that we've been here, we've been working out here for almost 2 months. It's been working out great. Good.
So one more thing. I think you guys have gone through your second cycle with the payday.
Yes.
At this location.
Yes. We did in May, and now we did June. Our third one now. Third one coming up.
So, what are users saying? I know the last time I was here, you were talking about. It seemed like when they come here, it seemed like there's a little barrier created whereby they drop whatever.
It's like that
attitude.
Yeah, it's like that mental barrier, right? You know, I think just because they know that we have protected, you know, all our staff are behind protective glass, and they really can't act out. You know what I mean? But we have a security guard. I think once, like I said, the most you know, I've been getting a lot of feedback from our clients because that was the number one thing I would ask them. Like, hey, what do you think about the new facility, the new office space? Number one thing, the comment that I got was, oh, it looks like the Social Security office, or it looks like the DMV, right? But for the most part, everyone loves it.
Yeah, you know, I was getting...
It is a mentality switch.
I was getting a bank.
The bank, DMV, or Social Security, those are the top 3 companies that we got. But everyone loves the new place. They love how bright it is. Just like I said, you know, I know we talked a lot about colors and things like that. So
no, I think the white was a perfect fit. You know,
perfect. We have so much light in here. We are extremely happy with it.
And I think we talked about also, you know, the mood of you guys who are going to be serving these clients every day. So you come in here, you know, with the brightness, you know, it gives you guys this extra boost or extra energy. You know,
it really does. Just knowing that, at least for me being a supervisor, managing staff here that interact with clients on a day-to-day basis, I see how much it has helped, like I said, the staff. Just knowing that they're able to be in a safe space, not worrying about their personal items getting stolen or things like that. So it's been a win-win for the clients, for staff, for THC, for all.
Oh no, thank you. Well, we're really excited. You know, I think this one was a big one for us. You know, we're very involved in this one. Supposed to 472. We're involved, but not as involved in this one. And that's what we're also doing the photo shoot in this one because of how involved. I mean, the process, like every single thing here is, there's a reason behind everything.
There was a thought behind everything.
Dropping the ceiling, water, light, you know, even down to the color.
Everything. Paul would be like, hey, Marilyn, you guys need to make a decision now. We need to put these orders in
exactly.
now. You know? So we understand the reason.
No, but I appreciate it. You know, thanks for sharing your thoughts. So I'm just gonna go grab Marilyn. Just get a thought on this, and but yeah, thank you very much. And thanks for making this photo shoot.
Of course, thank you.
All right, I'll let you do your thing. So guys, this is, as you can see, this is really very organic. We're just making it fly through this process, and I'm gonna go to Marilyn's office and knock on her door. I want to ask her her thoughts. So follow me.
Thank you.
All right, so we just spoke to James. I know the last time I was here, we talked briefly about the new space and how you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah.
But first, I want us to talk about the process.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned with James, we started all the way from, I think that was Eddie by the police station.
Yes.
And then from there, 60 Jones, and then
Right.
480 Ellis.
Right.
Can you just speak about this process and how we got here? You know, just briefly, and then we talk about design.
Yeah, so it's been a long road, right?
Yeah.
We knew for a while that we needed to find a new space that fit our needs in the same neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And we looked at a few spots, and some fell through, and then COVID hit,
Yeah.
right? Which really put put us really behind. But I think at the end of the day, throughout this long process, right? We're finally here.
Yeah.
We're finally here in this
Yeah.
space, and now, looking back now, it wasn't easy, but things happen for a reason. I think this space that we have now, it works for us, right? It was hard to imagine how we're gonna fit, 20 people.
Yeah.
We had more space before, but
Yeah.
it was like, how can we fit 20 people
Yeah.
and have everything that we want, like
Yeah.
security, right? Be in the neighborhood, accessible to clients, right? It just worked out, and it was a long road, but it was all worth it in the end.
Yeah. No, yeah, and I can speak for that too, because when we're working on the design for 60 Jones, we had a much larger space, 2 doors, brand new building.
Yeah.
And the reason why we didn't go with the first place was because we were trying to bring 2 departments to a space, and
Yes.
that square foot it wasn't gonna work.
Right.
60 Jones was a good one because that fell through. However, you did touch on this briefly, where we had to bring up to 20 people, which
Yeah.
is 2 different departments
Yeah.
in the same place. The way you guys had it, but you guys are putting in separate buildings.
Right.
So, how has that helped your process now that you guys don't have to cross the street now to go get certain things?
Oh my
So
goodness.
now you can just walk from maybe cubicle to cubicle.
Yeah. For us in general, we're just like a really tight-knit work family.
Yeah.
But having us all together in one space has made our business process much more easier.
Okay.
There's safety. We used to jaywalk to go across the street, right?
Yeah.
If we need to find coverage, let me come across the street and.
What if when it was raining?
Yeah, exactly, right? And it's just like what's across the street, but it makes such a world of a difference for us to be in the same space, because not only can we serve clients better, right?
Yeah.
Because people used to think that we're 2 separate offices.
Yeah.
No, we are one department. We just are located in separate places. But
Yeah.
now that we're together, it has helped our business, it helps our clients, right? It helps our work that we do together, and security-wise, right? Because we transport checks back and forth, right?
Yeah.
And so that's another security risk. But it has definitely improved all aspects of our agency and our department.
The last time we did mention something about togetherness, and this brought the employees close. You guys get to have lunch together.
Yes.
You get to see yourself.
Right.
And this is post-COVID now.
Right.
Can you speak a little about that?
Yeah, and so I think the employee satisfaction level has shot up the roof.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because I don't know if you remember our last office. Oh my goodness, it was like, it used to be a closet, I believe. We turned a closet into like we had a microwave and a table.
Yeah.
Nobody used it.
Yeah.
Everyone sat at their desk to eat lunch, and right. But now we have gatherings here, and people come out. We actually have actual water cooler top, And so the space has become like, how kitchens are kind of the center point for all, spaces, right? And so it's a gathering place, and people come and we enjoy our lunch together, and we share food, and so it's so much better.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, I know you're very busy.
Yeah.
Can you speak on the client's experience and client's feedback that you've had?
Yeah.
And because now we're almost approaching our third check day in this location.
Yes,
So,
yes.
I did drive by the last one you did,
Yeah.
and I actually have a photo. I took a photo from across.
Yeah.
You know, it was nice. It was organized. I saw the security guy trying to, usher people in.
Yeah, and the line went down the block.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at least speak from the client side on what you had, feedback.
Oh my goodness. I can even quote some clients. Clients' feedback has been tremendously positive. Some of the things they say is that, oh my God, you guys deserve this.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, that just stuck out to me. She goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, you really like it? Because yeah, it's so bright in here, and I feel like, it seems so professional.
Yeah.
And then the back of the other office was so dark and and then when they say you deserve this, it's like, wow. And they feel like it's more professional, that it's safer. Right, they feel a sense of safety, and the check tables, right? It worked out totally the way that we designed. Because we're always thinking, oh my goodness, how are we gonna do check day, right? Yeah. And it really helped even having that second door, right? Kind of like an exit. Yeah. Because that was one of the things that we were thinking would be a challenge, because they're bringing two different programs together that have their own needs, right? The REPAs and then the other MVP clients. Yeah. And so, the client feedback has really been tremendous. And another thing is and safety has shot through the roof, right? The staff, they really feel safe and secure. And I think it has an effect on, some folks that, when they get angry, right? In the past, our staff used to be blocked in, right? There's no space but here with this, our staff feels much more safe, and that's our number one priority. And I think it affects, the clients are more calmer now. And the reason why is like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna posture? I can't, there's a bulletproof glass in front of me, I mean, but safety, and we have, now that we have, the rental accounts in one common area with us, it's check safety, right? So we needed to have this extra security measure. But the clients love it.
Good. I'm glad they do. I don't know. This may probably be one of the best office locations you guys have. I went to the law office.
Yeah.
I think because of the way it was set up, it's nice also over there. But that's a different building type,
Right.
So. But I think this would be one of the best office locations you guys have. I don't know, quote me on that. The access is always a little bit jacked too, so.
Yeah, and even other departments come.
Okay.
And they're like, wow. They're like, you guys got, you guys are doing big things over here, right?
Exactly.
And so just to sum it all up, I think, our colleagues' reactions, our tenants' reactions, and our staff in general, it's just been really positive.
Okay.
I think we feel like and then like, oh, how are we gonna, that was always that one thing, right?
Yeah.
It's about, oh, how about the noise level, right? And I think our minds just adjust. Right? When you're meeting with a client, even though there's background noise, you just focus on the person in front of you, right? And so, we're really, really happy.
All right, well, thanks, Marlon. I know. By the way, I need to say this here on camera. Thanks for making this happen. When I said, hey, we're ready to do this, you and James made it happen. So I want to appreciate you guys for being flexible. You should be out of here by now, but you guys are sacrificing to have us do this. While you take care of business over time. But we appreciate that.
And I want to say I appreciate all of you Paul, because it's like I was thinking like, you come up with this big, what do you call it, architect drawing? And how am I going to envision this? How do I see it, right? But then now, I mean, when we walked in, when it was just bare, it's like, ooh, right? It's like, oh, okay,
And that helped with a lot of the decision process, because even during construction, you guys were coming from time to time. You guys were running, the blue tape on the floor, testing things out, using measuring tape, checking things out. We made some adjustments to the windows too, because you guys were checking, how do we experience this as users, which is really important. And I'm glad we listened to some of the things you guys brought up, you know,
Yeah.
like the window idea, you know, hey, can we switch it this way or can we arrange it this way?
Yeah.
So I think that was very important, you know, for us is on the design side, it's important we hear where you guys are coming from because
Right.
you're the ones that are going to be using the space, not us.
Yeah.
You know, so,
Yeah.
well,
You
thank
guys
you
did
very much.
you guys did amazing.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
hey fellas, so I just finished talking to Marilyn and James, and what I'm doing right now is just checking the progress of the photo shoot, and I'm gonna find my way to where Tree is at the moment, and they just moved location, so now they're taking a couple of shots in the office on that side. So we're just talking briefly on some of the views and also the items that we need to move out of the way. So guys, the team here has been really supportive of the process and what we're doing here. We have some really amazing feedback, and I'm very thankful, and I do appreciate the team for all they've done so far on this process. So guys, I'm just gonna pause this for a little bit and just let Tree do his thing, and gonna go chill with Cameron, the boss.